In the days when Israel had no king, the land was filled with strife. War, betrayal, and faith clashed in the tale of a man cast aside, yet chosen by destiny. This is the story of Jephthah. Jephthah was born in Gilead, but his bloodline was a stain upon his name. His father, a respected Israelite, had lain with a prostitute, and Jephthah was the result. When his half-brothers came of age, their eyes darkened with resentment.
You will inherit nothing from our father.
They spat, shoving him aside. Jephthah, though strong in body, felt the cut of their rejection like a dagger to the heart. He had no choice. He was forced to leave his home and make his own way. In the land of Tob, far from the comforts of Gilead, Jephthah carved out a new life. He gathered to him men as lost as he was, outcasts, raiders, warriors who lived by the sword. Together, they became a force to be reckoned with. Whispers of his strength spread beyond the wasteland, but destiny had not yet turned its final page. War had come to Israel. The Ammonites, a ruthless and unyielding nation, wanted to fight against Israel, so they marched with their mighty army heading to Gilead. With the scary rumors of war getting close, the elders of Gilead sought for Jephthah because they had heard how mighty he had grown as a warrior in battle. They found him in the land of Tob and asked him to lead them to battle. These same elders, who had once turned their backs on Jephthah when he was cast out of Gilead as a nobody, stood before him, their eyes pleading,
Come and lead our army to fight against the children of Ammon.
They begged. Jephthah, with his eyes piercing deeply into theirs, said to them with so much pain in his heart,
Did you not hate me and cast me out of my father's house? Why are you coming to me now that you are in distress?
After much begging, Jephthah accepted their plea, but on one condition. If he led Gilead to victory, he would be their leader and rule over them. The elders, due to their desperation, agreed to his conditions. With a warrior's mantle upon his shoulders, Jephthah took his place at the head of the army. But before the war began, Jephthah sought for peace. He sent messengers to the Ammonite king, recounting Israel's history and their rightful claim to the land. Yet, the king of Ammon was full of pride, and his heart was unyielding. When the arm for peace was withdrawn, the drums of war began to thunder. On the eve of battle, Jephthah made a solemn vow to God. His voice trembled as he whispered into the night air.
If you grant me victory, I will sacrifice as a burnt offering the first thing that comes out of my house when I return.
His words, though strong, carried the weight of fate. The Spirit of the Lord was with Jephthah. He led his men like an unstoppable storm, breaking through the Ammonite armies with relentless force. Israel had a great victory because the Lord was on their side, and the land of Gilead became safe again. With songs of victory echoing through the streets, Jephthah reached his house. The door burst open, and out ran his daughter, his only child, her laughter echoing through the air.
Welcome, Father. The Lord has given you victory.
Immediately, Jephthah remembered his vow, and now his own daughter, his only child, had to pay for it. The weight of his promise crushed him, a promise that God never asked for, and this promise was also forbidden in the law of Moses that governed them. After Jephthah narrated the vow he made to God, she asked for 2 months to go to the mountain and mourn her virginity, for she had kept herself pure, as it was a custom for single girls in Israel. Jephthah judged Israel for 6 years, and when he died, he was buried in one of the cities of Gilead. And so, the story of Jephthah is written in the sands of time, his name forever remembered for both triumph and tragedy. This story speaks about how God can use you no matter how men might have despised you. Despite your past or the depths of sin you have fallen into, you are still valuable in God's hands, and He can turn your past shame to eternal victories if you trust in Him. What did you learn from the story of Jephthah? Was this your first time hearing of him? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section. Like and subscribe if you love this story, and let us know which Bible story you would love to watch next. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next Untold Bible Story.